What's good? It's your boy Big H with your life in the 559. Talk to me now, so don't talk to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Fam nerds.
I thought it was a new year. I thought we was gonna have something new.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I've been doing that bit since like 2016, 15. I'm not changing.
Yeah, we in 2022.
Nothing.
New Year, same him.
Type shit. Know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Hey, it's me, your boy H, favorite nerd. Your second favorite nerd over there, Ken. You know what I'm saying? Least favorite nerd over here, Rose.
I guess I ain't gonna try. At least I ain't last. I guess
I mean, we did a poll.
We gotta do a new poll.
That's
I did
fine.
come in last.
We gotta do a new poll.
I came in last for sure. This
Only reason it's like that is because you always say your name first, so they ain't know.
They didn't know who he was.
They was like,
I've been saying
who
y'all's
Ken?
name in every video.
Nah, now more now,
You
but back
didn't
then,
have this would be that age comes in.
yeah, and then you the only one.
Yeah, you the only one saying your name.
And we always be like, bro, they need Howard.
Maybe you should put
and
Lord.
stuff.
Maybe you should put Lord. Throw us by names on it.
We should.
I'm Rose. That's Ken. That's
so
Howard.
they'll know who we
I'm
know
Rose,
who we are.
That's Ken. That's Howard.
Alright, for today's episode of Fan and Nerds, we're going to be discussing our video games falling off.
Shout out to RDC World 1 for the topic.
Okay.
Shout out RDC World 1 for the topic. We seen they do the little video and we was like, hold on now. We got do the same little video.
Yeah, I got
you
some
know?
opinions on
Yeah, I
this
got an
too.
opinion on some games and stuff, you know.
So
we're going to piggyback off them and see what we can, see what we can
So in
figure
that video, they was mentioning a lot of, half-finished games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all feel like that? Like games are like half-finished?
I think so.
Wait, before we go into that,
What's up?
Oh, I guess we can answer first.
let's
Yeah.
answer the question. Do you think games are falling off?
Well, y'all start because I have a sub question.
All right, go ahead. All right.
Honestly, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, I feel like games are falling off.
Sheesh. I mean,
Well, not like every single game, but just like majority of them wise, yeah. And I'm gonna go into detail later.
yeah, I feel like games are taking a bit of a nosedive. Especially like sports games, they've taken a big dive for me. Like, it used to be like every year you would be like ready to buy the new sports games, but now it's kind of like, what's the benefit? It's really just like a roster update at this point. Like you paying $50-$60 for a roster, and like they've gone up on the price of the game. So is it really worth it? Like when you think about it.
I guess my second question was, what did we exactly mean by falling off? Did we mean like the quality of the games, or was it like just games in general, like that community?
All of the above.
Because if it's the community, no, the community is bigger than ever to me.
The community is bigger than ever.
Okay.
It's the hugest, like this is the biggest games have ever been.
Agreed.
Very true.
But at the same time, there are a lot of games that are just like, they're just cool. Like, they're good, but like it don't be like nothing crazy. And I think the reason for that is because of the whole, like you said, where you get half a game half the time and you gotta wait till more stuff come out. Because back in the day, before like the internet was really big for games,
you got
they had to make a whole game and give you a whole game. That's the product they had to serve you, is a whole game.
Very true.
And there's nothing else that comes from it. But now, since you can like DLC this, DLC that, we got a little character here, map here, or we add a new storyline here. Like now, when you just get the game straight up, it's just like you can't play it like how you used to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. The thing for me, I think I kind of like just stopped playing games a lot. But I don't think it was because they were falling off. I think I just probably like at a certain point I wasn't playing as many games. I'm playing more games now, but for like a while, like a few years back, I wasn't playing like too many games. Like after like the whole Modern Warfare 2, like Black Ops 1 and 2, after that, like I wasn't on nothing like really crazy.
Let me ask y'all this.
There's a few games here and there I was on, but
Let me ask y'all this. What type of games were y'all playing growing up that you notice now?
I can name you a few. That
Isn't
I really
like it's not like the specific games, just like the category of games you played, and you can peep right now like, oh, these categories really ain't what they used to be.
Sports games is what I used to.
So look, I don't know if this is a hot take. It's a hot take for me because I feel like a lot of people.
You want to make your point first, and then I go.
Well, it's the same what you're talking about with the sports games.
All right, go ahead.
I've never been a fan of 2K.
That's understandable.
I always was a NBA Live fan for like since like 99 or whenever I had like my first NBA Live game. Actually, you know what? I lied. I was a 2K fan for 2K 1, 2, and 3, and that was it. At like when Allen Iverson was on there.
Those look like the weird.
And after that, like 2K just wasn't live to me. I used to hate the mechanics. They never really like it never really looked that good. So like with sports games, I agree. Like 2K, the fact that 2K is the only like basketball game out there, I don't really mess with that. It's just not. It's still not how Live was for me back in the day.
Now, Live still be coming out.
I feel like with sports,
yeah, but Live lost their team. The team got split in EA,
Wow.
so like they never made the games the same way.
Yeah, and like I feel
And
like
Madden,
I feel like on sports games right now, there's no competition and like
that's why they can get away with it.
Yeah, because EA
When it was Live and 2K, like.
Yeah, there was competition.
You know, people was like, oh, I think I like this more, and then you can kind of play. But I mean, well, Madden never had no competition.
I mean, they still was pushing out 2K NFL back in the day.
Bro, that's way back. When the last time a 2K NFL?
That's what I'm saying. They ain't got no competition now.
All right, let's stick with the sports game just for now. I'll say this for sports games specifically. I wasn't like the biggest sports game player. I was the type of person like, I played FIFA when I was younger. Then I used to play Live on the Xbox. Then like I think like
That's crazy, bro.
When like it was 06 or 07,
Yes,
I
sir.
switched to 2K.
Oh no.
Cause no, that was like around the time 2K started getting better than Live. It wasn't it wasn't all the way better, but like it was slowly.
Like 2K was better than
2K
Live.
started like chomping on Live. I don't remember what specific year like it just took over, but like around that time it was slowly like, hey, yeah, 2K is starting to be up there. I remember one of my favorite sports games to play that I feel like I will never see again or anything like this was like the sports games where they just like, it's just creativity. Dudes has
like Street or
the street football game.
Street.
NBA,
yeah.
like
Street was hard back in the day.
Yeah.
Street football, street basketball games, like those, like just show so much creativity and like they were just great as a kid. And like even I played a little bit of the global. I was like, it was still fun, but it's just like I felt like a lot of people are just moving away from all of that and just doing the stuff that's just quick money grabs.
It is like a money grab, and I will say nostalgia does play a part in how we feel. Agreed. I'm sure, but even taking an objective look at it, like just looking from the outside, I don't even know. Like, do they even still make boxing games?
Nah,
bro. Knockout Kings and Fight Night was so
WWE.
live back in the day. The W. I had WrestleMania 2000. I had Here Comes the Pain. I had No Mercy. What is it? SmackDown versus Raw. Bro, them joints was hard, bro. And then after a while, like it just was like, whatever.
I think I can for sure speak on this because
Tony Hawk. We ain't even got no skater right now, bro. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was crazy.
I think
Tony Hawk Underground, bro.
I think what it is, especially for me, because I used to buy sports games like every year.
Same.
So at a certain point, I just stopped because like I looked at it as like there's not enough for me to just say I want to buy this again. Like I said earlier, all it is a roster update. They might throw in like a new feature, but that new feature is really like a recycled feature from my old Madden.
Yeah, I'm saying when you think of like the old live games, bro. Remember, I think it was 2000. Who was it? 04. I think it was 04. They added like this new feature to where like players would have like their special move or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like if somebody had a step back, like you could do that mug in the game, or if somebody had like some like they gave them what it was. It was like you could be like a high flyer, or you could be like an ankle breaker and stuff like that, and like it would be catered to like the actual character. Then with 05, I think it was 05, they had the dunk contest. Oh, yeah. And it was like up in there, and then like they do like some crazy moves, and like it was innovative. Like they had a lot of stuff they was adding to the game. But like you said, after a while, like with 2K, it's just like ain't no new features. It's just the same game, maybe better graphics.
It's how they do it,
and that's it.
When it's time to release the game, we don't get no like information. Then they drop like a crazy cinematic trailer.
Mm-hmm. Those cinematic trailers be pissing me off.
It ain't gonna look like that in the game.
But we know that. We know that. People know that. And then they just drop the game. They're like, all right, here you go.
Because they know you want it.
Exactly. And then like,
and it's the only game out there, so you gotta get it.
With games like 2K, they turn off the servers for the old ones.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess
Well,
that makes sense for them
It
because
depends
they
on how
go.
old the game is. They don't immediately turn off.
I mean, not immediately, but like.
If it's like an old, if it was like 2K14.
It's like, oh, okay, now you can't even play on.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna force you to play the new one. You just gotta get it.
Yeah, you gotta move up eventually.
Can y'all agree to this statement about at least sports video games that they're basically like?
It's not much innovation right now.
No,
They're basically like iPhones. Every
So
year, iPhone comes out with a new phone, and really all it is a better camera.
Yeah, I mean,
and the camera is not even like.
Well, I mean, it'd be like better, but that's why I don't get every phone.
No, I don't either. But
I'll be jumping.
No, but I'm saying like.
So that's yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Like the sports game is like every year. It's like there's really nothing different.
There's not.
I would much rather they just like if y'all gonna do DLCs, like do a DLC on a game that's already been out, that's already great. Make it like just $10. Like, oh yeah, bet I'm gonna pay $10. Let me get the updated roster, updated moves, all of this. Why do I gotta go pay $60, $70 for a brand new game?
It's a cash grab, bro. We can slide to a new category of games if y'all want. Like y'all want fighting games or shooting games? Shooting games.
Shooting and fighting. Let's just put that all in the same compass.
I'm not gonna lie. No, it's two different.
Shooting games are still kind of doing their thing.
Shooting first.
I said kinda, and the only reason I say that is because you got, like we said, Fortnite. You got Apex Legends that's kind of doing stuff, and you got like some of those like Valorant. Like people play those games.
Yeah. People,
okay. Let's
like that. Don't mean
those are outliers.
That don't mean it's like the market is better.
Yeah.
No, I ain't saying the market is better.
And
no,
actually,
at the time,
low key, I feel like with shooting games, you have to compartmentalize it a little bit, though. Like
you think
and the reason I say that,
you think shooting games are like the top games right now, or no?
I feel like you kind of have to compartmentalize it, though.
What you mean?
Like when you look at shooting games, you have to break it down to different categories of the shooters. Like you got Call of Duty.
Okay, that's true.
Because it's so many like
first person shooters and then third person.
Yeah, you got Call of Duty.
That's true.
And I feel like Call of Duty has fallen off pretty not bad.
I haven't played the newest on Vanguard. I heard it's just okay, but I ain't gonna lie. I did like Modern Warfare though. The most recent one, I liked it.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay,
I mean, obviously it wasn't Modern Warfare 2 or it wasn't Black Ops 1, but I mean, I liked it though. I played it.
I feel like the issue is Call of Duty comes out every year like a sports game now.
Yeah.
Remember when
when
we were younger, it didn't come out like that.
It did though.
Not every year.
I don't think it was every year.
They come out
every 2 years.
It was like
whatever it was. They always went back and forth from Infinity War to Treyarch with Call of Duty. They always had one game.
Yeah,
the next developer.
That was after they like did a little split though. And even
but they've been doing that since Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops.
No, but I mean,
Black Ops came out a little bit after Modern Warfare 2.
No, but I'm saying that's when they started going back and forth from each one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the back like every year.
It might have been a couple years.
Yeah, they would wait.
I'm sorry, it was with World at War is when they did that. World at War was Treyarch and then Infinity War. Yeah,
I will say this.
I don't know, maybe it was 2 years, but people be I guess since the community is so hype and so big. They like, let's get a new one out, get a new one out. But that's with everything in life right now, though. Like,
that's just crazy.
Like,
though.
people put out albums, 6-7 albums in a year. Like, and you be like, bro, like, it's too much music.
Artist does that.
You're right.
You're right.
But Gucci did it. Like, how many times?
Hey, chill out. He was in prison.
He dropped 10 albums in 1 year one time.
He dropped 3 in one day.
That's wild.
He was in prison though, dog. He ain't had nothing else to do.
Yeah, man.
What else he gonna do but make music?
Yeah, but don't drop it though. But whatever. We getting off topic.
I could say this though, like me personally, I play shooting games. I ain't gonna, but like I wasn't the biggest like shooting games is my thing. I was more of like the fighting, the adventure game.
Fighting games are my joint.
What I used to love, like I would get every Call of Duty and like. I guess not many people in my circle did this, but the first thing I would do I would play the story mode and beat it.
No, I played the story mode.
Oh yeah, I used to play story mode all the time on Call of
Duty. But when I tell people that's like, they be like, not everybody does that. Most people just jump straight into the. At least nowadays.
I mean, that's the big motivator is the multiplayer. If your multiplayer online play is not great, then it's like.
I was always a person like I want to play the story mode because that's what I bought the game for.
I admit for Black Ops.
Let me have something.
For the first
afterwards.
Black Ops, I hopped straight online. I didn't even touch the story.
Facts.
That's when I was my coldest though. During Black Ops 1, I was cold. I ain't gonna lie. I was murking everybody.
So
I love that game, bro.
I used to work Buzz. I'd be in that mud.
I played Halo. What up? I played one Battlefield. It really
I'd be in there.
Battlefield. Hey, so look, like how they said in RDC video, they was asking when are we counting like recent games. I think they said 2015 or something like that. Because I was gonna say, bro, that Battlefield, it's just called. Was it Battlefield 1? Mm-hmm. Not this one. The one, this
the one that came before this.
The one that came before that. That one was live. I used to really like that game.
I never really got into Battlefield.
Bro, I had it and I was playing that joint, bro.
Like I felt like it was. I did have one Battlefield and I felt like it was cool.
I think it was called Battlefield 1. I think that's the one I'm talking about. So that one, Apex Legends really had me, bro. I was playing that joint every day at one point.
Nah, for real. Apex Legends. Fortnite.
I was playing Fortnite like almost every day at one point. But
bro, trying to get that last win was always the best.
Apex really did something, like, I ain't gonna lie, with the shooting games. But like, I mean, I don't know what the past like 2 years have been besides that Call of Duty game which I had, which is the
Yeah, I stopped buying Call of Duties a while ago though.
I'm probably gonna.
The last Call of Duty I bought was for sure. I know it was Black Ops 3.
Dang,
I got one. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Actually, no. I bought Black Ops 4.
Okay, well, I mean, they started dropping the ball around that time though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
When they had like Advanced Warfare and the other one, I forgot what it was called, but it was like the one after that, and it was just like, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It was just like, all right, but fighting games. Fighting games was always my joint. That was my favorite games back then.
Oh, wait, there are some shooting games that don't get enough credit to me, though.
What?
Maybe I just haven't played them.
Titanfall is a great shooting
I never played it.
Never played it. I've seen it. It's just,
yeah, that's a great
shooting games has never really been my thing.
There's a lot of shooting games that I feel like are low-key better than Call of Duty, but they just don't get that type of love. And Halo Infinite...
Halo is the one shooting game.
Jesus. I'm going to tell you what
was Infinite the one... Which one was
It's the one that just dropped.
Oh, I haven't played that.
I'm going to tell you my issue with Halo Infinite. So they made multiplayer free, right? Okay. But they want you to like pay for the season pass.
What do you get with the season pass?
I mean, that's how you rank up your character.
That's
so
that.
And
then wait, hold on. Then you have to pay for the campaign, which is like
that sucks.
Which is $50. I would have rather them charge me $60 to get the whole experience.
Just get the whole game, yeah.
And then instead of trying to charge me for the campaign, then I gotta pay for season pass. Like the game's not built like that.
But is the season pass and the campaign two separate payments?
That's two separate payments.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild. Man,
I mean, because I understand, like, okay, if the multiplayer is free, like, get a little taste. And then, like, but, like, don't make
like, bro, you released me a game that was free for multiplayer, so I played the multiplayer. I was like, damn, I'm not leveling it up quick enough. Like,
then it was like, nah, you gotta get
this. And then I was like, where the campaign? It's like, here you go. You got to pay this crazy. For the campaign. I was like, dang, bro, that is not how Halo used to be. Like, they should have catered to their original audience a little bit more. Like, they should have been like, yo, we know what y'all really like. Y'all been rocking with us. Y'all still cool with us. We're gonna give you a whole game for this certain price.
Fighting games, man. Let's move
on.
Hey, we still on shooters.
Wait, I was gonna say one more thing.
Y'all going hard on the shooters.
The reason I give, and then I kind of give Destiny 2
I was gonna talk about Destiny.
Oh, he loves
Destiny because Destiny's
been out for so long though,
and they're not releasing. So like, they're just releasing new seasons.
Yeah, they release new seasons and then they're releasing new content.
Yeah, like
so I don't mind paying that new content because it's like,
and it's not
the content I'm paying for is like it makes sense. It's like, all right, pay this.
It's basically a full new game.
Yeah, I pay this $30
and it's $20 to $30
with some new missions, some
that
new
makes
weapons,
sense.
Some new activities.
That's not bad. That's what sports games do.
And like, it's not like it. Even
just call it 2K basketball or something like that, and they'd be like, oh, if you want to upgrade to the next one,
yeah, you want to upgrade to the next
one, get a little $20-$30.
And like with Destiny, even if you don't buy the new season pass, all that's going
if it's not going to be a big jump,
all that stops you from is playing the new stuff. But you can still play. You can play online. You can still like everything.
You still play Crucible. You still play Gambit. And that's another thing about Destiny too. Even though it's a first-person shooter, it's technically an MMO.
Yeah, it is.
So that kind of works in its favor, which is, and MMOs are lovely.
But like now, okay, let's just me and Ken's favorite ones.
Yeah, fighting games.
Can we do fighting and adventure games all in one? Because I like those.
Same, but I guess
not the same.
They can be.
Not really.
Because adventure can go into.
When I think of fighting games, I just think of
like just straight up.
Just straight up boxing.
Mortal Kombat, and Tekken still are hard. Like those are still good games.
Street Fighter.
No, I haven't played the new. It's the new Street Fighter, right?
Street Fighter 5.
I haven't played it.
After so,
but I do like. Street Fighter.
I'm gonna just say this about Street Fighter 5.
Is it not good?
Rip off, dog.
It wasn't good,
bro. You get the game. You get 10 characters. You can ask. It was me and my partner. We had we had the game.
Me and my partner.
We had the game, right? And we was like, dang, this is all the characters we get. And so it's like a system. You gotta earn points, right, to unlock more characters. But the character points are like it's like 10 million or something like
Jeez.
that. Just something that's just completely out this world. So what we have to do, we have to pay money
to get points
to unlock the character.
Oh no.
I was like, so what was the point of me buying this game for like 10 characters?
I used to like Street Fighter too.
I gotta pay to unlock characters?
I mean,
or I gotta put in an insane amount of hours.
No, that's the new trend I've seen that I don't like. They do that with the fighting games. 2K does that too. Like when you play my play, like legit. I'm not gonna lie. If you want to have a good player, you gotta spend money. Like you have to. Like you can't get that. You can't just grind.
You can't grind that out.
Oh,
you gonna hit the ceiling and you're gonna be like, damn.
Dang.
Like you gotta pay so you can get to that point and then grind. And it's like, alright.
Look,
I would say fighting games for me. Really?
Mortal Kombat and Tekken bro, I still will play those.
The old ones.
No, like that one.
He has it right now?
Well, I lost the game somehow. I don't know where it's at. I just literally have the case now. But I have Tekken on the PS4, still from the old Tekken. And like there used to be some more fighting games back in the day. Like Soul Calibur, like they haven't made a Soul Calibur in years.
Soul Calibur was like,
and all the SNK games. I don't know what happened to them.
What's that?
Like what is it? Remember, like, okay, you probably know some of the characters from the game. What is it? Capcom versus SNK?
Oh, those.
Remember that? Remember that joint? SNK had their own games. I think it was like
I will say,
I forgot what it was called. But I used to have them. Like,
I want to take something back I said prior.
I don't know what it's called.
Fighting games were not my top thing. It was, I guess, more so adventure / fighting games was my thing.
All right, so if we go on adventure,
but with fighting, the only fighting games that I played religiously was all the Naruto games.
Oh yeah,
do you feel like those have gotten better? Or like,
well, they haven't released a. Well, actually, I've never played Shinobi Striker.
All right, so
even though I have it,
I played it.
I never played it.
So
somebody gave it. Phil gave it to me.
Oh really?
But I haven't played it though.
Oh, so on the RDC video, they was saying like all the anime fighting games are kind of like following the same mode.
They are.
Do you think that's true? Toy?
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
I think so.
At least the ones they're definitely following. And the sad part about it is, like the My Hero game.
I get it. It's 2.5D,
hey,
right?
No, hear me out.
Let's not talk about that.
Jump Force, the My Hero game, like those fighting games.
I got ripped off, bro.
They're trying to emulate the Storm games.
Well, yeah, it's 2.5D. That's what they call that style.
If ever the Jump Force creators get a hold of this video, I just want you to know you're a bunch of scammers, dog.
You're
Christ. Scammers and you know it, bro.
Wow.
I don't know why. I agree, but like here's the thing.
There's just no reason.
Storms used to be crazy.
Storms used to be crazy, and the sad fact about it right now is you can see with Demon Slayer, the reason they made Demon Slayer exactly like Storm, just with the Demon Slayer characters, is because
it worked in the past.
No other anime games has really been better than Storm games yet. Like Jump Force is not better than Storm games.
Oh, you talking about since Storm?
Yeah,
because let's not play. Dragon Ball had the game.
Oh yeah, no.
We're
gonna get to Dragon Ball.
Budokai and Tenkaichi.
That's back in the day.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm talking about
I know.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying he's saying since
Dragon Ball Kakarot, you're a filthy little scammer.
I have it. It's over there.
Dragon Ball Kakarot, you're
this is not a bash the games because I agree. I have Kakarot. I have Jump Force. Kakarot pissed me off.
Nah, bro.
There's no multiplayer.
Bro, there is no reason I shouldn't be able to play with my partner locally, bro.
It cost $60, bro, and there's no multiplayer.
The story mode, I finished it so quick.
Bro, I was at Brad's house.
Okay, now what?
He was like, yeah, I got the new Dragon Ball Z. I was like,
bro,
oh, let's play it. And he was like, bro,
you can't play.
He was like, we can't. It's like, it's just story mode. I said, what? That's stupid.
Once you beat the game,
no, that's crazy.
Like, bro, if I buy a fighting game, I want to be able to play against somebody like.
Yes.
They made.
It's just a straight storyline.
That actually sucks.
It's just, and like, don't get the game. I'm not gonna lie. The gameplay and fighting isn't the best, but
it's
not. It's not bad.
No, it's terrible.
No.
The motion camera is terrible.
Okay, that's the. I'm talking.
The motion camera is. I played the game and I was getting lost. I was like, why am I looking this way?
It moves weird.
Like, it's definitely not good. It's just not. It's not the worst. The worst part is like after you beat the game, what's next?
And Jump Force, you just bam central, baby. You get online, you fight a guy with Zero, and he just blah blah blah.
Jesus.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm using Yugi, and all I do is throw out those trap
That's what I'm saying. They don't do no type of combo. They ain't really about their hands.
So they ain't really put no like effort into like the type of gameplay.
They just be like,
made it look cinematic.
It looks great.
It does look great. I mean, it's Unreal.
Yeah,
so
and then the characters they be putting
Unreal be making stuff look real good, bro.
They put all your favorite characters. Was like after Storm. after all the old Dragon Ball Z's, most of the fighting games, at least anime wise, have really not been good.
Yeah.
They've just been throwing them out there just so like, oh, people fuck with this anime. Let's get this game out here quick while the hype is good so we can get the money.
So again, we're saying there's no innovation.
I want to bash this one game real quick. My Hero Fight, the Justice game, that hoe is so trash. Like, no. I'm glad I bought it when there was a discount because that game actually made me so mad.
I'll give one game credit though. Dragon Ball FighterZ, that was different.
It's like Street Fighter, so yeah, it made sense.
Yeah,
like to do a Dragon Ball game like that was cool because it's like it takes Budokai to the Street Fighter side.
Yeah, it was live. It was kind of live. The characters was live.
It makes sense.
Okay, that's one.
I ain't gonna lie. When they would release,
it's an outlier.
When they would release a new character though, that nigga be kind of broken.
Ultra Instinct. Ain't that on anything though?
Ultra Instinct Goku.
Bro, ain't that on anything, bro?
Yeah, you're right.
Adventure games. You listen.
This is my category.
What are we judging adventure? What adventure games?
So
because we think about one game.
Like Assassin's Creed.
No, listen. I'm about to put you on. So yes,
Assassin's Creed, Kakarot, basically.
Okay,
right, chill, bro.
Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, bro. Just think of back in the day, the old game, Infamous, bro. Or any what you call it?
Uncharted.
Yes, Uncharted, bro. Uncharted was hard, bro. Or think about any of the what you call it games.
Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, like Grand Theft Auto and
Final
freaking Bully. They supposed to be doing a new Bully. I really hope they hold it down because Bully has needed a sequel for a long time.
Final Fantasy.
Well, that's
adventure.
I guess
I will say actually
it's RPG.
It's RPG adventure. It's slightly different.
Now that I think about it,
it's adventure. Man.
Can y'all help me figure this out? Because I'm thinking about it.
Kingdom
I still be playing adventure games now. Do y'all think the adventure games that are out now have a longer playtime or shorter playtime versus
shorter playtime?
Okay, because I don't have the facts. Please, in the comments,
money.
if y'all know
Red Dead was live.
No, hold on.
That was live.
If in the comments,
but I mean, they usually do a good
and
job.
let me know, please, if I'm
wrong.
right.
Oh, what's the? Oh shoot.
What's it about? Give me something.
The samurai one.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
But even Ghost of Tsushima was
somewhere.
Ghost of Tsushima was great. Like out of all the categories, I feel like adventure games, quality wise, has not dropped.
Yeah.
Like the ones they be spitting out, they've all been great. My issue with them is the playtime has been cut.
They make the games a little shorter.
Yeah. Spider-Man Miles Morales.
That was short as shit.
That should have been a DLC, bro.
Bro, why am I buying a whole new game and I beat this in like one day?
That should have been.
Yeah, your game has to be able to last like a good amount of time. You should be able to put in hours.
Like that first Spider-Man game they released, that took me a nice little.
Yes, that took me a minute.
I was in that whole grinding. I was in that mother playing, bro.
See?
Miles Morales.
But Miles Morales.
He said it should have been.
That should have been DLC.
Should have been DLC
easily.
They ripped niggas off.
Bad.
I was so hyped. I was like, we got the Black Spider-Man. We gonna live it up.
I was playing, and then when I beat it, I was like, wait, is this it? And then they told me,
but see,
they started doing this new bullshit. They told, once you beat the game, you can do New Game Plus.
So listen.
That's another thing.
So I will say that makes a lot of sense. A lot of the games that used to be long back in the day, they're shorter now. The only people who keep that same essence is Rockstar.
Yeah.
With Grand Theft Auto, because
it's
getting kind of out of hand right now because it's been like 7 years or 8 years or something like that.
They really releasing Grand Theft Auto.
But I'm saying the fact that their games, you could actually play their games for a good amount of time. Red Dead, you could play for a long time.
I played
GTA is long
for a week,
and so I'm hoping Bully's going to be long too whenever they finally release.
But hold on. I don't think we can really count. Can we really count GTA?
It's an adventure game. Oh yeah, it was long.
No, GTA was long.
GTA 5. The story.
No, the story was
GTA 5.
Yeah, the story.
The story was bro. It was a good amount of time.
Last time you played the story,
bro. We ain't played the story yet, bro. It was a solid story.
The story was a good amount of time.
It was a good. It was a good amount of time. It was a good amount of time. It's been so long, so people forgetting because all you've been doing is online play for the past 7 years.
Because I switched. I got that whole on PlayStation 3. Beat it on Xbox. Then got a PS4. Beat it again.
Yeah.
Got a PS5 and I'm not beating this for a fifth time. Like I'm good on the story mode.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that, but I mean, I guess they're just trying to expend time till they get the next game out because they only work on one project at a time. Yeah, that's really what they do. And because they're a small team and
very true.
The thing is that's fine
makes sense.
The games they drop at least are great because Red Dead Redemption was crazy.
Great.
Outside of them,
but like I feel
That's what
like
I'm saying. They're the only ones that really still do solid games like adventure games like that.
Let's get away.
What's that Marvel game any good?
Okay, the Marvel Avengers game. I will say, I haven't beat it yet, but I've been playing it lengthwise. Marvel Avengers lengthwise. Okay, that one's a definitely pretty decent lengthwise game, especially since they have different parts. Personally, some people have disagreed with me on this.
I heard it was mid.
Personally, it's not that good. Like,
I heard it was mid,
bro.
The way they fight and some of it's just like it was.
You know, you can get it for free now.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about all the games that I used to play back in the day, there's so many games back in the day I used to just really enjoy. Now there's just a select few that I just really enjoy. So I'm really just gonna chalk it up to just people just the developers being kind of just like because they know that they can do it. Like they just being lazy because they know that you're gonna buy it still. I would chalk it up to that.
Let me see. I want to say I don't want to say
there's
the
so many games I used to play like
I don't want to say the
crazy
developers are lazy because I don't believe that.
Not lazy
not lazy. I mean like they just want to. I want to say it's the business.
Or the business, yes, the business. Sorry, it causes them to do some weird stuff.
Because I'm thinking back all the
you got to compete.
All the games I used to play as a kid, like those, there's so much creativity, length time, everything was great, but that also takes time and you got to give your developers free pass. Like, hey, do this. If you don't, then it's like, if you're just all about the money, it's like, hey, no, we're going to cut all of this. We just going to do this. Make this short. Drop it. Drop a DLC, $20. We can get $200 off these people with just this one game.
Bro, do y'all remember X-Men Ultimate Alliance, bro? That game was crazy. I used to love that game.
I think the fact that we can
name so many games back in the day we used to play that just was like, bro, Metal Gear?
That fell off though.
But I'm saying the old Metal Gears were crazy.
After 4, it fell off because they was going for cash grabs.
Yeah,
Y'all played the Zelda games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Nintendo's holding it down. They said that in RDC. Nintendo is kind of holding it down.
Yeah, they are.
Cause Legend of Zelda, what is it? Breath of the Wild. That game is crazy.
Breath of the Wild.
Smash Bros. Still crazy. You got freaking the new Mario Party. I haven't played it, but I've watched some people play it. It looks really fun.
Yeah, it does.
It looks really fun.
So basically, with the ones with Nintendo games and like adventure games, other than those two,
I feel like the best games are the low key games right now.
The games that really be going crazy, like right now, it's like them little survival games. I mean, like freaking, like people still going crazy on Minecraft and freaking what's the other little game? Roblox and all that stuff. Like the little kids be playing that. Like,
yeah,
they be going ham on that stuff.
Yeah, the low key games are where it's really at because they don't have to rush as much as like the top games. When you really think about it.
But see, the thing is, I don't think
because like Among Us is a crazy. It's
Among Us is a good
concept.
game.
But it's successful.
It's a good game.
So basically, the games that are big time.
Have you ever played Subnautica? Like,
bro, I've watched some people play and I wanted to play it. I haven't played it yet. But it looks a lot. But that's a survival game.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The survival games are the ones that are really like holding on. Like that's holding on.
So like the top tier games that people really be competing with has been taking a dip. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they're trying to be too competitive that they're kind of sacrificing some of the quality just to keep up.
And it's like,
so I can say to some degree games probably are falling off in that regard.
I'll give one sports game credit though, FIFA.
Oh,
I haven't played the new.
I would say I stopped playing FIFA since when I was younger, just because I just moved straight into 2K. But everybody I know that still plays FIFA. They don't really be having as many complaints as people who play 2K. 2K players have complaints every day.
2K Madden
every
players.
hour.
2K is not good.
2K Madden players have the most complaints.
FIFA, I don't be like FIFA. I hear some complaints, but like almost never.
FIFA is
like,
the livest.
I legit told my brother last week, like I'm about to buy a FIFA game and get away from 2K because
FIFA is dumb live. I love playing FIFA. That was crazy. I love it.
I'm going to hop on that.
Like legit, I'm getting a FIFA game just because I haven't played it in years. Like, let me get back.
You score that goal, something about scoring that goal, you be into that hoe. I ain't gonna lie. I score a goal, I'll be like, yes, sir.
Well,
the crowd be going crazy, your players be going crazy, you feed out that energy. Like, let's get another.
I'm looking forward to some more games that are gonna hold us down. I don't know what has to happen. Maybe it is gonna have to happen within the community. The community is gonna have to kind of like relax a little bit and allow them some time. But
it's not gonna happen, bro.
Well, then, if the community gonna relax, then they just gonna have to force the community to relax by taking their time on these games.
They said this in the RDC video. The whole like a lot of people these days have short attention spans.
They do.
Like, it's really ruining a lot.
It's like music.
You're right. It's on to the next.
But like, it's legit ruining a lot of things.
People
like,
forget these songs after 2 weeks.
People can't take their time to build with something and like enjoy it. And I'm like, I guess because me and the way I am and the stuff I like, that's what I really appreciate. That's why I don't be liking a lot of the new things. Like, bro, this game just I stopped playing Call of Duty for a minute simply because I got tired.
Shout out to Boo Boo Kingdom Hearts 3 too.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts, that's ass. But it's like I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm getting cold, and like, oh, now I got to start all over with this new one. And I was just like, can I just enjoy this for a bit? But then everybody I know moves to the new one, and it's like,
Metroid Dread was good.
Yeah, I heard that was good too.
It could have been a little longer. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a good game.
Yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And man, I love Metroid.
Games like those, I feel like Nintendo has it down because they don't really have to rush their games.
They don't. They're in their. They've always been in their own field because nobody else makes games like they make games.
Exactly.
So they've always been in their own.
So
thing.
they can take their time with the storytelling, with the
you're right,
with all that stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to It's people's attention spans are too fast. I mean too short. Yeah, and that in order for these companies to make their money, they know they have to get these games out quick. And they gotta like maybe even split a game that might have been one game in half, and serve you one in 2019, and then they serve you another one in 2020 when it could have just been one game. They splitting it because they can get double the pay. Pay $60 on the first one, $60 on the second one. So, yeah, I mean, to an extent, I will say
some DLC in between at like $30.
See, I like the way Smash Bros does DLC.
They do DLC.
They do it.
That's because they give you a great amount of characters at the beginning. At
the beginning of Smash Bros, you already have like 50, 60. No, it's probably 60 characters because I think you got maybe like almost. It's at least like 12 characters that were DLC, and there's like 80 characters in the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
So like you already,
I don't mind that.
You already get a
and then
good
they give
amount.
You bundles.
And then they give you bundles. They'll release one bundle. The one bundle,
actually the bundles come out when they restart.
That's true. Yeah, it is true.
And then you buy the bundle,
you can buy the bundle, you get it as you go. You sure right.
That's cool. That's cool.
So they do it the right way.
I don't have a problem with that. Like,
they do it the right way.
Like that's cool. And like there's a right way to. I feel like there's a right way to do the whole DLC thing. They do it the right way. What's that shit? Street Fighter 5. Fuck them niggas.
It was boo boo for real. I haven't played it, bro. I used to love.
Hey,
Street
for real
Fighter.
though, for real. Fuck them niggas, dog. Like I can't even censor that. Like fuck them niggas for real, dog. Like honestly, bro. Like for real, fuck them niggas. Dog.
Jesus.
Hey, make us a Kingdom Hearts 3, y'all too.
I
was so excited for Kingdom. I was so excited.
I feel like the issue with that though, I think it's just I feel like they lost.
They probably lost a bunch of the people that used to work on it because it's been so long.
It's not that. I feel like they had to cater to like. I mean, it's a PG like RPG, so they had to cater to their younger audience in a way. Hence why we got these trash bros we don't really like because we're older now.
But
think about the gap between.
But back in the day, they weren't doing that, and it still worked.
But
Final Fantasy still worked with a bunch of kids back in the day.
Yeah, but that's our era. You know
because we was different.
We was different. So like
Gen Z a little different.
Yeah,
man.
the gap between
we sound old.
Yeah, the gap between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Like when it first came out, I'm not gonna lie, I did have that hate, and then I took a second to sit back, and I was like,
which one?
I got
3 or 2?
3. Okay. I took a second to realize like when Kingdom Hearts first came out, we were young,
bro. I was
so
really
when they were
young.
dropping like those Kiddie Worlds and they had the Final Fantasy characters mixed in, we got that. Now in Kingdom Hearts 3, we don't really know Frozen and Big Hero 6 like that, so we like that's kind of mid to us.
I mean, I do.
I would say one of my other things I did.
Like, I'm not saying we don't know it, but like that's not something we just connect with like that.
Some of one of my problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 game was the worlds, but also like, I guess because again you said they're trying to cater to like everybody, not just the people who've been with them, which I understand business standpoint.
Because we were looking for a sequel and they just took too long.
Yeah,
and they kind of had to jump.
Yeah, and it's like
a jump cut all the way to
one thing about games I really don't like, because I feel like it's just a placeholder for y'all to say the game is longer. wouldn't there be pointless fights?
Oh, just to get that space.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
like, because I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I was like, there's so many times where I'm fighting Heartless, where it's like, this really didn't need to be here for anything other than just waste time.
True.
And I was hoping, like, okay.
I know I'm at the very end of it. I don't have the motivation to finish it.
Bro, bring back the quality of the actual like it looks great. All the games be looking great. I can't say that's
no,
an
they
issue.
definitely.
But take the time. Listen, game developers. I know the cash might not be there, but take a little bit more time just to give us a little better game. Damn. What happened to the old Batman games? Remember the Batman games used to go crazy?
You talking about the Arkham games?
Yes, the Arkham Asylum and all that stuff. Bro, that mug was live.
I mean, they're coming out with some more. The thing is, I don't think Rocksteady is touching that anymore. they after the Arkham Knight, they said, "All right, we done."
Bro,
remember, because it went Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Then they let that other company, what is it, Warner Brothers Montreal, they let them do Arkham Origins. And then Rocksteady was like, all right, we're going to finish up. And then they did Arkham Knight. Now they have Suicide Squad coming out. I think that's under Rocksteady. So that might be good. And then they have Gotham Knights, that's under Warner Brothers Montreal. That could be good.
So would y'all say that on average, back in the day, there were more games you enjoyed than now?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess that kind of tells us our answer. So like it's like nowadays, like you can get a good outlier, like you kept saying, like you can get like maybe out of 50 games, you might get like 7 that you like, okay, hold on, like these like really hit, and then you got like maybe like another like 10 that's like, okay, no, that was cool, but then like the other like 20 whatever the heck, I don't know what I said, but those just be like, all right, yeah, I'm good on that.
I would even say, like, again, obviously this is just a small population to like a small sample size to look at, but like my little brother and his friends, he's young. He used to play video games all the time too. Like he was a gamer on his PC, and like just recently he's just like
games don't really own it.
No, not like games don't really do it for me anymore. He's just be bored. He'd be like, oh, these games aren't as fun anymore. Dang. All he does is go back to he plays Minecraft.
How old is he? Like 19
right now,
or something?
He's 18 now.
Dang, if this is happening to the 18-year-olds, then that's telling something.
Like it's awesome. He just goes back and plays Minecraft.
Damn on games.
Bro, you can see me on Call of Duty.
And then sometimes Fortnite, like just like the old games. I mean, Minecraft is basically old. They just
it's been around for a minute.
Yeah, they just made it better so you can play with other people. But it's like he just goes back to those games because like that's what he finds fun. Yeah. A lot of the new ones, he's just like.
So those are the anomalies. Those are the outliers. The ones that you can just continue to go back. It's not as many as you used to. Yeah. Because I used to replay games all the time back in the day too. Yeah, exactly. Like I'll replay them joints, but now it's just like maybe a couple of them.
Hey, while I have this platform to talk, I want to say this. If anybody develops games and is watching this, I beg you, for everything that's holy and glorious, like just beautiful, make a Naruto game GTA version, please. Like that's what I've been waiting for since I was a kid.
So listen, there's a few people who been making these fan games like that, and they've been developing them, but it's not gonna last because they don't have the rights to it. But people are saying they hope that they can like kind of like gain enough traction to kind of like get connected, but it might not ever happen. Yeah. Like, cause I've seen some videos of people. It looked like GTA, but it was. Or let me not say GTA, but it looked like the old Naruto game. What is it? Like Rise of Ninja. Or something where they had that. Like when you can open. Yeah, you can run around. Yeah,
and Chronicles.
So it was like that. Like, but I don't know if we're gonna get it. But that would be crazy though.
I have to.
That would be crazy.
I know we're finna end, but I actually have to.
Yeah, we about to close
because this made me mad. You just brought it up and I thought about it. The direction Naruto was going, their video games, I thought it was finna go crazy.
They had a chance,
and I don't know what happened. Like the Naruto Ninja Chronicles 1 and 2, and then
Ninja Storm,
No, not Storm Chronicles, and then Rise of Ninja.
Oh, right before, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Chronicles
right before
was the
Storm
one, like,
started coming out.
When you fought against people, like it really wasn't that fun, but the open world, like legit, you could move around, do everything. Rise of Ninja, you could like those two games. I'm thinking like, oh, am I gonna get what I want? Is this gonna be like an open
Broken Bond? And what's the other one? It was 2.
It was Rise of Ninja, then Broken Bond.
Rise of Ninja, then Broken Bond. Yeah.
Like legit, those games. I was like, am I finally gonna get what I've been looking for?
Yeah.
GTA style.
That would have been cool.
Naruto game, and then they just said, "Oh no, let's just go back to this old stuff." And Shinobi Striker is cool.
I actually never played it, but I've seen some videos, and I don't know if I'm that interested.
Like I played a lot of it, and it's cool.
It makes me think of Xenoverse, and I wasn't really a big fan of Xenoverse at all.
It's better than
Xenoverse was just like
I didn't like Xenoverse, but it's better than Xenoverse. It's
okay.
The game is cool. It's just the mechanics. At the end of the day, like really, honestly, all you like if you pay money, you get a good ninja to get their jutsus. You're really gonna win. Like it's no matter how hard you grind and everything, there's always
you order food.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always something there that's like, oh, you just really just gotta go pay money and go get better jutsus. Like it's not really skill, if I'm being honest. It's just better jutsus, which is fine. Like
you say you pay money for it?
I mean,
you can't grind it out.
No, you can. They give you a set list of characters that you can practice with and get their jutsus. But like
insanity.
It's characters like Madara. Let's say the first, second Hokage, like some big, like you got to go pay to get their DLC to be able to use them.
I need the old. Who used to make them? Who used to make them Dragon Ball games back in the day? It was forgot. But people used to make them up. Hey. Yeah. So the old Dragon Ball games. I need them to come back and make like a little comeback on like some like some OG Budokai, OG Tenkaichi.
I'm not gonna
lie. I think we should just hold some of them to
games fall off.
They just fall off.
Yeah, yeah, and you only have a certain amount that
right
you
now.
Really like.
It's a money grab, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it might change in the future. It might. They might start to develop some new stuff, but
I don't see it.
Because I'll say
we'll see.
Yeah, what DLC says are like at the end of the day, until
and
us gamers put our foot down, nothing's gonna change. It's like. If we keep giving them that money, it doesn't matter if we stop playing. They got our money.
Yeah, it's not.
And that's the crazy thing because when DLC first started to become a thing, I was super excited, like because it made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But after a while, they was just like, "Oh, we can really go crazy with this." And they just started giving us some
Another
BS.
reason I stopped playing Call of Duty. The update is just too damn big. But that's our.
Hey man, yeah, that's our talk.
We have.
We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Make sure
y'all
you
be sure
subscribe, hit that comment.
Yep.
And hit the
notification bell. Check out some of our old videos. We just dropped a couple Demon Slayer joints. This guy's been playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So
that shit is.
Yeah. Go Pete. But we appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one.